Watch this with my little cousin to warn her of evil ginger men. Could this be Frozen? That makes perfect sense. It has to be Frozen. When I first saw Frozen, I had not been spoiled on the movie yet. I was like, how did I get baited into thinking Prince Hans could possibly have been a good guy when he had those sideburns? Disney would never let a prince like that enter the Disney Prince catalog. His sideburns came down to like here, but they didn't commit to mutton chops. Now, what's the other guy's name? Kristoff, they'll let him become a prince. Or at least he's kind of like, Kristoff, I get that he and Anna are married, but he's kind of best friend coded. Which is crazy because Josh Gad is in the movie, but he plays Olaf, obviously. He's very best friend coded. Aren't they just engaged? Bro, you got to see Frozen 2. It came out like 6 years ago or something like that. Come on. The Taylor Swift equivalent of Disney movies, bro. Put some deodorant on. It's not like the movie's pretty good. Like as far if you could watch it divorced from the fact that you had to hear "Let It Go" 1,000 times, and I promise you, there's a pretty good chance I have heard it as much or more than you've heard it. Unless maybe it's possible, I guess, if you were in like the 6th grade when this came out, you were just inundated with it. But even as someone who was an adult when it came out, you were inundated with it. They were playing it in every single store like 24/7. But the movie's pretty good, man. If anything, one of the great things about K-pop Demon Hunters is that the songs kind of like finally pushed Frozen off the fucking mountaintop, man. And maybe we'll be so lucky that something will come along and push those songs off the mountain as well. Your movie takes are usually good, but saying Frozen is good is such a bad take. So you ever hear brevity is the soul of wit? You typed a lot for saying absolutely nothing. You didn't even type like, I think it's bad. You just typed, you're wrong, essentially. The order is Moana, Tangled, Frozen. I mean, I would agree with that, but there's also like 9 other movies you didn't even put in there, man. You didn't even put any other movies in there. Brave? Well, I guess that would be lower. I guess they would all be lower. Anyone who hates Frozen, post your top movie for 2025. Easy, the Demon Slayer movie. Moana's Cheeks. Moana's not Cheeks. Moana's also pretty good. Finding Nemo, come on. Yes, movie from my childhood, better than movie from a younger person's childhood for sure. The movies my parents watched when they were kids were bad and old. My movies are perfect. The movies my niece and nephew are watching are bad and new. Goofy movie clears? No, it doesn't. It does not. Encanto's pretty good too. Encanto's got some moments. Frozen's good, but I want my daughter to watch Encanto. Guess what, buddy? She's going to watch both. Probably 50 times each. And you are going to have bigger fucking problems than worrying about which Disney movie your kid is watching. You will be praying, you'll be on your hands and knees praying that she watches a movie so you can have a little bit of time to tidy up the kitchen. You will be renouncing atheism and converting to all active religions at the same time, just hoping to get a notification on your phone that somebody is listening. Ratatouille, Lego Movie, Lion King. I got news for you. This is going to be the millennials cover your ears. I saw The Lion King in theaters when I was like 5 or 6. Not 7, though. I could tell you that because I was born in 1988. And it was a formative experience for me. I didn't know that movie characters could die. I didn't know that fathers could die. I mean, seeing The Lion King in 1994, knowing nothing about it, hit a little different. And for 20 plus years, I deified the movie in my head. In the last 5 years, I have seen The Lion King. It ain't all that, if I may say so. Aladdin clears it. Little Mermaid clears it. Beauty and the Beast clears it. Now, The Lion King still got some heat on it. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of like the late 80s, early 90s Disney animated classics, I actually think The Lion King maybe is somewhere in the middle instead of being the guaranteed like #1 spot. Your movie takes are bad. I'm literally arguing with like people on the internet about children's movies. If you think my takes are bad, you either better have Koyaanisqatsi in your top 4 like Corey does on Letterboxd, or you need to grow up. You're a second away from typing some shit that's really going to piss me off, like Puss in Boots, The Last Wish clears or something like that. I'm going to fucking freak out. His movie takes are better than his music takes for sure. They're both good is the thing. And I know that they're both good because sometimes people get really on me for talking about like Steely Dan or Bob Dylan. Then I make a reference to like Liquid Swords or something like that. And they go, oh, wait a minute. He's a knower? He fucking knows some shit that I actually like? It's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time until I reference one of the few good things that you actually enjoy. And then you'll start to realize that maybe he's kind of cooking on a lot of stuff, actually. Maybe he's cooking on a lot of stuff. That's not a deep cut? Who said it was a fucking deep cut, bro? I'm just talking about good music. We're not even close to deep cuts here. We're still trying to work out, like I'm trying to change the Overton window so that I can criticize California Girls by Katy Perry. Do you realize that's where we're fucking at? I can't even say California Girls is a mid-pop song without a bunch of people who have been raised on Condé Nast pitchfork poptimism going, actually, it's one of the best songs of all time. We have a long way to go before we can start talking about deep cuts, bro. Katy Perry spelled Katie is pissing me off too, though. She didn't do anything to deserve that. That's my first lady, bro. Why you gotta make fun of Puss in Boots, man? This is humorous, gets a rise out of you. I'll stop doing it when I stop laughing. We aren't all old. Hopefully, for your sake, you will be one day.
I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my evil look, and my temper and my hook, I've always yearned to be a concert pianist. Can't you see me on the stage performing Mozart, twinkling the ivories till they gleam? Though I do like breaking femurs, you can count me with the dreamers. Cause way down deep inside I've got a dream. He's got a dream.